have our star options trader, Scott Bauer, standing by live from the CBOE to game what could happen, not just to NVIDIA stock, but in response to the broader market. Right to the floor show to dissect the moves. Freedom Capital's chief global strategist, Jay Woods, is live from the floor of the New York Stock Exchange, and Prosper Trading CEO Scott Bauer live at the CBOE in Chicago. Scott, first, what's got the VIX suddenly so caffeinated today?
Well, you know, Liz, earlier today, the VIX was up almost 15%. We are seeing a big spike, and you know what? Maybe some of it is because of some geopolitical tensions, but from talking to the traders in the VIX pit, which is right next to me right here, and talking to some of the traders right behind me in the S&P 500, they all have NVIDIA on their minds. And in fact, if you look at the VIX and the inversion in the VIX, the spot future, the spot price for VIX is considerably higher than just next week's. I am hearing from traders there that there's probably 1.5 to 2 points of premium in the VIX right now because of NVIDIA. Further, if you look at the angst in the marketplace and the overall volatility, if you will, because of NVIDIA, S&Ps are pricing in just over a 1% move for just tomorrow, just a one-day move. And the Qs, the triple Qs, are pricing in just shy of a 2% move. This is all reflective of NVIDIA. But what is really interesting to me, NVIDIA itself, the option paper today, it is decidedly on the call side. So the general overall market, kind of on their heels,
bullish.
Lots of protection buying out there, but NVIDIA, call buying ahead.
And that, let's just be clear to our viewers who don't necessarily play the options market, is a bullish sign, correct, Scott?
That is absolutely correct, and it's about a 2-to-1 ratio. Normally on any day we'll see about 1.5 to 1 calls versus puts traded. Today is about 2 to 1.
Gotcha.
So there is a lot of optimism coming through in NVIDIA, but a lot of protection happening in the overall market.
Scott, on any other day, what the Fed head, Michelle Bowman, said earlier today would have made much bigger news, would it not? Now, she was the lone dissenter when the Fed cut by 0.5 percentage point or 50 basis points back in September. She was really worried. And today she came out and she said inflation progress has appeared to have stalled. That now has an indication that it's a bit wider when it comes to the Fed funds futures, that the Fed might pause next month at its interest rate setting meeting. What do you think?
What's unbelievable about this, Liz, is you're right. That is like secondary, maybe even tertiary headlines today, and the market moves that are priced in are greater on the NVIDIA earnings than what's priced in for the Fed meeting next month in December. That is how important this is. Now, once we get past NVIDIA, regardless of what the guidance is, regardless of what the move is, yes, then we'll focus back on the Fed, focus back on inflation. But you're right, it has taken a back seat. This market is all about NVIDIA. 2 points that I would look at, or 2 spots I would look at in NVIDIA. If there is a downside move, if 132 is the first move, that's the 50-day moving average. 110, I don't expect it to get down there at all.
No.
110 below that. But you know what? Microsoft, Alphabet, Meta, Amazon, they are NVIDIA's biggest clients. They are sure to move with NVIDIA.